Holy cow. Right off the bat. There we go. There we go. There we go, guys. Number 3. Holy cow. Look at that. Right there. Check out that fatty. Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. All right, today is a family hike up here in the Hagerman National Wildlife Refuge. We're gonna hike way back to a couple of fishing ponds. So I got my brother with me and his son, and we just started off on the trail. Perfect day for fall fishing. Leaves are changing. It's good stuff. Let's get out there and find our spots. All right, guys, we made it back into here, into the thick cover. We're just pitching around these trees, and the guys over there are throwing Senkos. And you can see ripples in and around here. There's a big ripple right out there. I'm throwing this little football jig with one of these crawlers on here, big bite baits. What is it? Whatever the craw is, I can't remember what it's called, but so we're just out here. Hopefully we can get something. The trail is just right out there that you walk to get in. Right in there is where I had a nice ripple. So I've got my 6-foot ugly stick, 20-pound braid, 20-pound fluorocarbon leader, and I'm just bouncing it along the bottom. Football jig is good for that, or you can even use a finesse jig. The first place we went to was too shallow. We didn't have any luck. So then we came back into here. Check this place out. Just flipping around the trees in here. There we go. There's got to be something in there. Oop, I felt a little thump. Ooh, picked up some cabbage. There we go. Okay, guys, the other thing I need to announce is I made it over 100 subscribers, made over 100 fishing videos, so I'm going to do a giveaway. And the key thing with the giveaway is it's going to be a nice haul of gear, and I'll talk more about that later. But key thing is that you'll have to, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll give you a question you'll have to answer, and hopefully you get that correctly. And then I'll do the drawing for the gear. There'll be like a whopper plopper, a couple of jigs, lipless crankbait, that kind of stuff, but more on that a little bit later. All right, folks, I was just out here the other day and I caught that big bass and a whole bunch of little catfish. And so my nephew's throwing a night crawler out there. He's throwing a Senko. My brother's gonna throw a Senko, and I'm gonna throw this little football jig I was throwing earlier. Hopefully we'll catch something. But we've had a nice hike. The temperature's perfect. It's in the 50s. There's gar in here. Bass. I caught that big bass the other day. Crappie. So hopefully we'll catch something. All right, guys, my nephew seems like he might have something on the line. Oh, false alarm. Holy cow, I thought I had a strike right there on mine. Jeez Louise. Up. Let's see what he's got.
Thing's tiny.
Oh, it's a little bullhead.
Can I take it out?
Yeah, but there's spikes, right? So
Where do I hold it at?
this is a spike, that's a spike, and that's a spike. So I always grab it like this.
Oh, okay.
But just don't let the spikes get you. There you go. Now get that other one between your fingers, right? So it can't poke you. Like put it between this finger and that finger. There you go.
I never.
Now go ahead and take the hook by the bottom of it. Give it a little turn up.
Don't worry, I've done this before, just never with this one.
Okay. You got it. It's just kind on his lip.
God, this should be easy.
All right, good job. Now for the release. All right, so we're on the board. We got one. So this is our other spot here. This is where I've caught a couple bass in some previous videos. Caught some nice panfish here. It's a good place. Hooked up. Check that out, a little slick nickel. I don't know if you guys can see that over there, but he's hooked up. These fish are hungry. We're hooked up. This is my brother.
Oh, it just flopped off.
Oh, he was using the Senko. What color is that? Green pumpkin?
Yeah.
The 5-inch Senko. And he had one that broke his line just a bit ago. So we've got some bass action in here. All right, boys, I'm hooked up on the twitch tail. Here we go. Yep. Let's see what we got here. Hey! It's a bluegill that looks like a bass. Check that out.
That did better than small one.
All right. Check him out. There he is. Boy, this is a warmouth. The green sunfish has got the striations on there. Well, that's a nice fish.
God, I hit it right here.
Boy, they are hitting in this pond. I had that hit earlier on the football jig right out there. All right, guys, we're going to keep fishing. I don't know if we're going to hit that back pond back there where I did the snake pit video, but we'll see. All right, boys, we're hooked up. I've definitely got something there. It's under the water. Let's see what it is on the twitch tail. Oh yeah, I feel him pulling. Ah! Is he still chasing it? I gimped it. I botched that one. I gotta see what's going on here. Guys, if you never use these twitch tails by Berkley, you gotta get them. I'm using a crappie magnet with it. You can use a trout magnet. These are great. I'm using this on my 5-foot ugly stick, my ultralight. And I've got like a 6-pound line on it. Alright boys, something's hitting the minnow, but it may be one of these silly panfish because it just pops it and pop. There it goes, it's taking it now. Alright, let's see if I can get him. Nah, it's just those little panfish. Rats. Boy, they're lively in here. There's supposedly quite a few crappie in here, but they want people to throw them back. You know, these guys here catching crappie were... Oh, there we go. Ah! You know, these guys here, if they're catching crappie, they're going to keep them. I've fished this thing so many times. Never caught a crappie in here. Alright boys, I got something on the twitch tail. I'm going to let it take it, because every time I've tried to get it before, it lets go if it's one of those green sunfish or a warmouth. I feel him, I feel him. Crying out loud. I guess he can't get it in his mouth. That's why they call it fishing, not catching. So close. Alright boys. Looks like my nephew's hooked up over here. Oh, and he lost him. I may be hooked up now. Nope, false alarm. Oh yeah, it's going under. It's going under. Take it, take it. Crying out loud. It's got to be those small panfish. They just can't gag down this 3-inch twitch tail. Oh man. Boys, I think he's hooked up over here. I gotta see what's going on. Oh wow. You got a nice fish. He's big.
I need the net.
No, we don't have the net.
The net?
Oh, it's a nice fish.
Big.
2 pound in there. Right to shore.
Is that a bass?
Oh wow, he choked that sucker. Look at the size of that thing. That's a nice fish right there. All right, folks.
Did you swallow it?
Yep.
This makes the whole adventure worthwhile here. All right, so he's going to dig that out and he'll get the release. All right, folks, so he's getting a picture of it. That's what, a good 2 pounder?
2 pound probably, yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple.
All right.
All right, so there we go for the release.
Pretty nice fish.
There he goes. Back into the inky. Boy, he swam down under there.
That was nice.
All right, folks.
I got 3 just in case.
So we finally had some success. All right, folks, that's going to wrap it up for us today. Started off kind of rough and slow, but here at the back end, it turned out pretty good with that nice bass. Hey, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And for everyone else, I appreciate your support also. And until next time, we'll see you out there, and drop a comment below on some of the stuff you're catching this fall, what you're using. Today, the Senko's got the job done. All right, guys. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.